Hello everyone, welcome to GametechUK and my gaming news series. This is where I like to talk about everything that's going on in the world of gaming and keep you as up to date as possible. So let's get on with today's video. Another large acquisition within the world of gaming, this time Sony purchasing Bungie for $3.6 billion. Now, of course, a lot of people are saying this is a revenge purchase to counteract what Microsoft recently did with Activision Blizzard, buying them for nearly $70 billion. But I think there's way more to the deal than just that. Let's start by putting this into perspective. Disney purchased Star Wars for $4 billion. Sony have just purchased Bungie, which essentially produced Destiny for $3.6 billion. That really puts it into perspective. Which one do you think is worth more? But like I said, I think there's way more to this deal than just the initial figures. Bungie have always said they want to move into other mediums. Maybe that could be a live action movie of Destiny. Well, of course, Sony own a film studio, so that partnership there could work absolutely perfectly. Also, a lot of the games that Sony produce are very expensive and single-player story-driven games like God of War or The Last of Us or the Horizon series. They haven't got a live service for an action-based shooter, which, let's be honest, is very lucrative. A lot of people don't really like Destiny and sort of look down their nose at Destiny, but it's got a huge player base and it's very, very lucrative. There's also over 800 developers working at Bungie that now Sony can tap into to maybe create another IP, a live service for Killzone or Resistance, something that can bring in that turnkey revenue, that lucrative live service revenue, that then they can reinvest back into their big numbers such as The Last of Us and God of War, and basically build that family. That's what they're trying to do here, build the PlayStation brand. So do I think this is some kind of revenge deal? Absolutely not. That's not how these big corporations work, especially with this amount of money involved and the shareholders to answer to. And it's quite important actually that Jim Ryan, the CEO of Sony, come out and said straight away that games aren't going to go exclusive to PlayStation. Everything's going to stay the same for Bungie. They're going to stay independent, although I think they're not going to be as independent as they're making out. Obviously, Sony can tap into that resource at any time. But I think this is a marriage of people, resources, to really move the Sony brand forward. Do I think that Bungie, essentially the Destiny franchise, because that's what they're known for at the moment, is worth almost as much as Star Wars? Of course, that would be silly to say that. The answer is no. So there is stuff going on behind the scenes. Maybe Bungie has got plans for Destiny that they just can't seem to achieve themselves and they need Sony's help. Maybe there's a brand new IP at Bungie that Sony want to get in from day one. Maybe Sony's answer to Game Pass, the Spartacus service. Maybe there's people in that organization that can really help bring it to fruition. It is funny how the landscape in any business can change in a matter of weeks. I mean, think about it. We've got the original developer for the Halo series, now a PlayStation company, and we've got Crash Bandicoot, which is PlayStation DNA all over it, is now a Microsoft company. It does seem weird, but this happens all the time. It happens in car companies, supermarkets. Big brands are always buying each other, always working behind the scenes. And as a general consumer or a gamer sitting on your couch playing those videos games, it shouldn't really affect you that much. Especially, I think this deal won't affect people, especially as Jim Ryan has already said that everything effectively is going to stay exactly the same. But it is very, very interesting news, and I would love to know your opinions in the comments section below. But that is it, everyone. Have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next one.